Man, y'all know what's up with it. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know.
What's good with it? What's good with it?
Yeah. Stone don't play. Y'all know why we here, man. It's your boy Jazzy.
It's your boy True.
And this is Real Boxing Network. So, y'all seen what happened this past weekend. Triple G versus Vanes Martryosian. Y'all know about the Canelo Clenbuterol situation where we was telling everybody from the jump that Canelo to us, he purposely was on that Clenbuterol stuff.
Yeah, we've been on that.
So you already know the fight had to get canceled. Now, man, Triple G chooses Vanes to fight. And I mean, I don't even know if I just really want to talk about the fight or do I want to give y'all my emotions prior to him even having the fight. I'm gonna tell y'all how I felt. I felt like Vanes did it for a check. I feel like
definitely.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I feel like Triple Flea. I apologize. I said Triple G. Name is Triple Flea. To me, until he actually fights somebody with a pedigree, but I feel like he was cherry picking to the highest esteem to find someone that will boost his confidence, and to me, that's indicative to Triple Flea ready to lose. He is not in a position to where he want to win. And boxing seen that bogus, dumb interview or report they had wrote the article they wrote today talking about Triple Flea cementing himself in legacy and he's the LeBron of boxing. Get the hell up out of here with all that.
No.
Get up out of here with all
that. Whoa, hold on. Now I'm a LeBron fan, Doc. Now hold on. Pump your brakes. Don't do that. Don't do that.
So you know what I'm saying?
He's not on that level yet.
Yeah, like LeBron faces the best.
LeBron is the Floyd Mayweather is the LeBron.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah. So yeah. And that's why I have a problem with Triple Flea is because you go choose a 154 pounder, but you don't get you a J-Rock, you don't get you a Eris Lundy-Lara, you don't go get you a Jared Hurd. You don't get you even Nathaniel Gallimore who wouldn't even be ready for you. You go get you a Vanes. Yes, he's more experienced, but a 2-year layoff. 966 days from his last win versus Ish Smith. Literally an irrelevant opponent. What we call them is Ishe Smith. Yeah, I said Ish, my bad, Ishe. I always say Ish. But
it don't matter how you say his name.
Yeah,
it's not relevant.
He's not relevant. So that's Vanes' last win 968 days ago now. Countdown. And first off, he knocks the man out in the second round. I'm gonna just say that. And he gets excited. Triple Flea gets excited after knocking out Vanes. Has the audacity to come out on HBO and tell Max Kellerman, I back. You sit your tail down somewhere.
I don't understand why he was excited for knocking out for doing what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, that's my biggest problem.
He was supposed to get a knockout in that fight, and you got a knockout in good fashion. Like the way he knocked him out, it was a pretty good knockout.
No, it was. And Vanes left himself open to get knocked out like James Kirkland did during the Canelo fight. And in all honesty, the fight looked like Vanes came for a check because that first round, Vanes was boxing him. Vanes hit him with the best combination of that round. Combinations, really. And
I do feel like Vanes probably hit Triple G the cleanest he's ever been hit.
Yeah, he did. And what you say, Triple Flea said after the fight?
Yeah. What did he say?
He's the hardest.
Yeah, he said he was the Vanes. Triple Flea said that Vanes was he threw the hardest punch. He was the hardest puncher that he's faced. He hit him the hardest. Triple G said that Vanes hit him the hardest out of everybody that he fought. Vanes hit him the hardest. And there goes to my knowledge with Vanes. See, there was Erickson Lubin talking about looking over these guys, talking about, oh yeah, Vanes isn't better than me, and Gabe Rosado isn't better than me, and this and that. You don't know that because you ain't been in the ring with those guys.
He ain't been in the ring with nobody.
Let me tell you something about Vanes. Let me tell you something about Vanes. See, a lot of people don't know. Look, Canelo was protected from Vanes.
This is why this your name, True. Let them know.
Canelo was protected from Vanes back in the day. A lot of people was protected from Vanes back in the day. A lot of cats. So with that being said, that's why Vanes don't really have a lot of notable fights. Because he's the Nightmare. That's why his middle name's the Nightmare. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He got notable fights.
Not saying that he's just like this knockout puncher, like he's just taking people's heads off. No, it's because of his skill set. As you seen in the first round, Vanes does have skill set. Even with the rush, you can still see. Okay, yeah. People that didn't know Vanes, I bet you they do know. They probably do know him now after that first round. You know what I'm saying? Because he did catch Triple G a few times. You know what I'm saying? And he looked real good doing it. Considering the fact that he hasn't had a professional fight in 2 years.
Yeah, and you can tell that Vanes was not trying to feel Triple Flea punches at all, and that he was not really.
Vanes is a big guy for 154. I tell you what, if Vanes goes back down to 154, he gonna get a hell of a lot of. He gonna make a lot of money now. If he goes down to 154, he will make a lot of money now, because thing is, he got in the ring with Triple G. Yeah, he might have got knocked out in that first round, but the second round. But guess what? That first round, he caught Triple G. You know what I'm saying? Triple G caught his ass too, like a few times. But in that first round, he hit Triple G the hardest Triple G's ever been hit before.
Yeah, and that's something to say. And I honestly, and that being said,
he hurt Triple G.
I honestly think Triple G is not trying to fight Jermall. If you can't get out the way of a jab and a straight right hand, and we said this last week about Daniel Jacobs versus Selecki, Jermall's best punches is the jab and a straight right hand. Work on it every day. Ronnie Shields said it to him when he fought Austin Trout. He said, "Man, we work on it every day. Man, hit him with that right hand."
That Jermall fight and that Triple G.
Oh, I'm sorry, the J-Rock fight. J-Rock fight. He said it.
I believe that'll be a chess match. That'll be a chess match fight right there. That Jermall and Triple G fight. I feel like that would be a chess match, because you got to think about it.
It is.
Jermall got one of the best jabs in the boxing game.
Triple G lands the most jabs per round.
Triple G lands the most.
HBO showbox stats.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Both these guys are power punchers. You know what I'm saying? Jermall is the physically bigger guy. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people consider Triple G as the harder puncher of the two. You know, and he deserves that respect. You know what I'm saying? Well, I will say, you know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. Even though with the amount of the way that Charlo's been knocking these guys out, you know what I'm saying? I you know what I'm saying? You gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Real talk.
With that being said, Jermall Charlo got a whole different skill set. Jermall Charlo got a whole nother mind frame, and it's like Jermall Charlo don't have to fight one. He's not limited to fighting one way.
Nah, not at all. And he is very athletic, and this is how I see it. As long as Jermall Charlo can take 2 punches at a time from Triple G max, because Triple G is too slow to hit Jermall 3 times.
Definitely.
But if he can take 2 punches from Triple G can't beat Jermall, in my opinion, because Jermall is going to expose Triple G to a degree that if he was to win the fight, people would literally throw their chairs. Because Jermall's straight right hand, the fact that Vanes Martryosian in the first round had Triple Flea
fight.
Fall back twice off of the jab and straight right hand, with the coming back with the like a left hook, kind of sorta. And the fact that Triple G fell back off of that, and look, the eyes got big, bro. Jermall is going to devastate you with those all fight. And that's the thing. And he got the size, he got the body. That's why it's just, can you take Triple G's punch? It's not even that he don't have a chin or don't have heart. It's just, how much are you willing to take Triple G's punches? Because Kell Brook that's why they threw in the towel. Kell Brook couldn't take Triple G punches. Because Kell Brook was getting with Triple G too. Triple Flea.
And a lot of boxers do say this, and I'm starting to believe that it is true. A lot of boxers have said this. He has consistent power in both hands. And that's the thing. That's why I say that match with Triple Flea and Jermall Charlo, that would be more of a chess match. You know what I'm saying? Well, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows how much power Jermall is packing in there in them hands? You know what I'm saying? He been knocking out everybody. You know what I'm saying? And y'all want him to step his, I guess step his game up, so to speak. And you know what I'm saying? Fight Triple G, you know what I'm saying? Hurt Triple G. But I really do believe that Jermall Charlo can knock out Triple G. And I feel like Jermall Charlo will be the first one to actually physically hurt Triple G. Like Vanes stunned Triple G. I take that.
And
Vanes
gonna drop Triple G once at least in the fight if he don't knock him out. To me,
I
Jermall
just
is
feel like
getting
he got
better
too much power.
because I think people hold on to May 2016 as if Jamel and Jamal haven't transcended their skill set,
and
people just leave them like, oh, they only fight at their worst fight ever forever. Nah, that's not the case. It's not the case that they don't. If Austin Tripe was to fight Jermall right now, he's getting knocked out.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You gonna see it on June 9th when Jamel do it.
I'm so ready for people to stop talking about this bringing up this John Jackson and Jermall Charlo fight. Like that was so long ago. Like you keep thinking Jamel fight like that. Okay, keep thinking that.
I mean, it's 2 years, but in the boxing world, that's 3-4 fights. So the man has improved. John Jackson is no higher than caliber than Erickson Lubin or Charles Hadley. So it's not like he couldn't redeem himself with. He stayed on the side that all them type fighters was, and he exposed them after that. Cause he was just getting with Derrick James, trying to learn his corner. And as you see, as soon as they linked and clicked and synced, it was obvious. Knockout. Same thing, Jermall. I watched the Austin Trout fight 2 days ago. For anybody out there that needs to go back and rewatch the fight, go rewatch it because he won a unanimous decision. Austin Trout started swelling up in the 5th round, and Jermall never swelled up. He got hit 7 good times in that fight. And that's why I said Triple G, if he can take 7 good Triple G punches, to me, he can beat Triple G. But it's just up to his chin. I mean, when Austin Trout hit Jermall with his strongest punch, Jermall laughed. He laughed. He was like, okay, I give it to you. You got me. It wasn't even like, okay, I ain't like, he wasn't even worried about him. And then he attacked him. Anytime he got hit, he came back and demolished whatever was just done on the opponent's side.
Yeah, exactly. And whenever Jamal did, I noticed that too. Whenever Jamal did get caught, a lot of those times he kept swinging back. You know what I'm saying? You catch it. That's what I'm saying with boxing. It's physically, but you have to have that you have to have a mental. You know what I'm saying? You have to be very smart. You have to stay composed. You can't get overexcited. You can't overdo things. You can't overthink things. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be on your A game. You know what I'm saying? And that's what separates, you know what I'm saying, these elites from these really, really good fighters. You know what I'm saying? You can be a really good fighter. You can have all the skills and everything in the book. But if your mental capability is not up there, then you just won't be there. Prime example, Demetrius Andrade.
Yeah. Perfect example.
Everybody knows this kid can fight, but his mind frame, who knows what he's thinking. He's by far had the worst managed boxing career.
Yeah. That, I mean, I've been watching boxing forever, and other than when Mike Tyson trainer died, and him kind of being mismanaged after that. But Demetrius Andrade, like, I have never seen potential to this degree go untapped. To this degree. To where I've never seen somebody, I've seen potential where somebody had potential to do good and do better than, like Adrian Broner got more potential to be better than or greater than what he is, but out the ring, you know what I'm saying, he doing.
Put it like this: his most notable win that meant something was against Brian Rose. No, Brian Rose.
Vanes.
No, Brian Rose, because he won the belt against Brian Rose.
I mean, yeah, that's his most. Yeah, that is crazy.
That meant something. You know
yeah. I mean, Vanes was undefeated when he fought, but he got knocked down by Vanes as well. Came back and he won the fight in the 2nd round. So, like, to me, it looks like after he fought Vanes, he don't want to fight nobody else. And Demetrius Andrade began to become scared of higher competition because he saw what Vanes was able to do. And honestly, I think, bro, once Jermall fought Vanes, I feel like Demetrius Andrade was so mad, not at the fact that Jermall won, was just at the fact that Jermall didn't get hurt ever in that fight. And like he hit Vanes so hard in that fight that Vanes thought he got headbutted. He hit Vanes with a right hand and ducked under him. Vanes literally, they stopped for like, they gave Vanes a whole minute because Vanes acted like he got headbutted.
Yeah.
And it was just really a straight right hand. And Jermall didn't even get no credit for that.
Yeah, and that wasn't even the Jermall that sit on his punches, Jermall. That was the running shields, Jermall.
Yeah, that was the hit and get out of there, Jermall. And now he sits like, that's, to me, when it comes,
actually, that was the fight where Jermall and Ronnie Shields fell off too.
Yeah, that was it for Ronnie Shields, because Jermall got talked too bad. Jermall in the ring, he know he not getting hit. He know he countering the hell out of Vanes, and it's like, so that's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. But but real talk, like when y'all look at Jermall fight, bro. Going back to the main topic and point at hand discussion at hand. When you look at Jermall fight, if Triple Flea does not increase his level of competition, and this the reason why I ain't said it for Jermall, is because Jermall is hungrier than Triple G is. So his hungriness, he don't care what level. The higher the level of competition right now where Jermall is the bigger the plate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Triple Flea is in a position to where he's trying to retire with instilling the legacy while not having to fight the toughest competitors because he got all the belts. So he's not hungry. He's trying to get out. He's trying to escape. And the way that everything works is the weak makes ways for the strong. I'm sorry, Triple Flea is weak now. He's not the same Triple Flea that when we was calling him Triple G, Gennady, Golovkin, whatever his middle name is. He's not the same, and to all the fans that love him, he's not. That's just this boxing. It happens to everybody at different ages, different years. It's around that time for him, and I'm not surprised. But like, I'm just disappointed in the aspect of how the main boxing media, it takes us on YouTube and podcasts and whatever you got, us ground level folks to do the work and keep the truth and the realness in boxing. And by the way, that's why you listening. Like, comment, and subscribe to Real Boxing Network right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you already know the first rule. Fight Club yourself up and hit that notification bell.
Yes, sir.
But the world right now allows for sissies to be the face of boxing. And I'm not going to talk about races and diversities and all that. But one thing I know is if your skin was too dark, it took too much for you to get that you know what I'm saying, that recognition.
Right.
Mayweather only got to where he was in the aspect of money, not because of love, but because of hate, which is a shame. People should have loved Mayweather and gave him that money, but people hated Mayweather. That's why he got so rich. That's why they looking for the Charlos to fill that void of the bad boys in boxing, because when it comes to a black guy, he got to be the villain. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that is really what's going on in boxing. That is really why Triple G is not fighting Jermall, and why Abel Sanchez is talking about black fighters don't sell. It's not because of the fact that whatever they saying is true. It's because of the fact that they can't see a brother on top. And when they see a brother on top,
y'all let Conor McGregor run around here all crazy.
Nah, that's good. Conor McCrazy, that sounds way better.
Yeah, Conor McCrazy running around here doing all this crazy stuff, saying whatever he want to say. You know what I'm saying? And people praise him for it. People love him for it.
Mayweather, on the same stage, Mayweather.
But the Charlos and Agent Broner and Tank them, they get into a little beef and they hype up the security and shut down everything. No pre-workout, no press workout for the fight, no nothing. Why?
Man, these unruly. These unruly.
For what? This is boxing anyways.
See, that's what.
This is boxing anyways.
And that's what they do, man. That's why
they professional athletes. They got consequences. Okay, let one of them throw a fight. Okay, that's why there's penalties in place for that shit, right? Okay then. If anything happens, every somebody gets penalized. Let it. We like to be entertained. Let us be entertained.
Real talk. And y'all know y'all can put security on the back scenes where we don't even see it. Whatever.
I mean,
call the NSA. They got everything on lock. They
getting paid all this money. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, that come with the territory.
And man, that's why, man, when it comes down to it, man, we just trying to keep it real. We trying to keep it 100. And Triple G and Vanes, I wasn't impressed. The only thing that I was impressed to see is Vanes finally get that chin, that long witch chin, knocked to the side of his face, and him actually dropping, not get back up. But I wasn't surprised because he ain't fought in 2 years and he lost 3 out of the 4 times prior to that. So
hold on, out of curiosity, who is that got into that fight on what was it? It was a national television. It was Muhammad Ali and Joe. Who's that got into that little wrestling match on that show? It was Muhammad Ali.
You talking about that Japanese wrestler?
No. It was for upcoming bout.
Oh,
they had them doing the sit down, like, bro. So a lot of that happened back in the day.
Oh yeah, Muhammad Ali ran folks.
People getting stolen off on outside of boxing, on camera.
Nah, yeah, it was real. It was real, Doc. It was real. Nah, ain't no game. Yeah, bro. I mean, that's the history about. Bro, Jax Johnson, shout out to the heavyweight champ. First black heavyweight champ, 1900s, period. You know what I'm saying? Straight out of Galveston, Texas. Only 45 minutes from Shea. So y'all know what it is. You got to show the love. But when he won his championship and beat a white man, bro, they started killing folks out here, fam. They started murdering black folks. It was a riot in Chicago and out here. So man, I mean, y'all folks been talking about the black murderers row. Y'all know what's up with that. I mean, it only can be so many, and you gotta be it's only one, and that's gotta be the best of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather was the only one that they was gonna show that type of love to, because I'd be dang if we gonna let Sugar Shane Mosley get that type of love too. Nah, you gotta jump up 2 weight classes, fight De La Hoya before we show you respect type. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'll let y'all know this, is that it's gonna be a struggle in this boxing business. Everything happened for a reason, but the reason is to make us stronger. Y'all believe that? Y'all know what's up with that, man. Y'all know this is Real Boxing Network. We're gonna keep it 100 all the time, A1 since day one. This is your boy Jazzy E.
And this your boy Truth.
And this is Real Boxing Network.
Hello.